How's it going, folks? I'm Norman. I'm one of the members here at Trinity Grey Abbey, and as you can see, I'm just outside the church at the minute. You've maybe drove by it, walked by it many times, but have never come in. So I just want to take you in here and just show you how Jesus has worked in my life as we go through the church here. And as we come in the front door, it's a lot more welcoming in here now. There used to be dark doors on here, and now there is glass doors, and the place is a lot brighter and a lot more welcoming. But I want to take you into the main body of the church here, and there's lots of pews, as you'll see behind me, in the church. But I want to particularly sit in this pew here, because this pew is very significant to me, because I come here for years, and I sat in this pew. My dad was on this side, my mum was on this side, and I sat and I listened to sermon after sermon, and all that was going on, and it never really went in. It went in one ear and out the other, as they say, and it never really clicked with me. What Jesus was doing, what he was trying to do, and that there was a God, that he was a real. And then one night I went to a youth thing up at one of the wee rooms up at the back of the church here. And within that event there was a group that was singing. And as I sat and listened, I looked at one of the members of that group. I can't even remember the name of the group now, but I can remember this. I can remember seeing that one member of the group, and I can remember seeing the light of Jesus shining through them. They had a real joy and a real peace in their life, and they really loved what they were doing. And I went home that night and I talked to Jesus. Sat down and I talked to Jesus, and then I asked him into my life, because I wanted that joy and that peace. There was no flashing lights, there was no thunder and lightning, and in the morning I got up, I just knew that I had that joy and that peace in my life. And many people come into churches and they say that they wouldn't come in here because we're only after their money. But hey, that's the last thing. We're after just telling you about Jesus, and that's all. And you might say, well, people in here think they're holier than thou, and then they maybe go out on a Monday and you see them doing this and that, which maybe isn't good. Nobody in here is perfect. And that's why we've got a forgiving God. And we try to make ourselves more like Jesus every day, and it's a work in progress. He is the potter, we are the clay, and he continues to mould and guide us. But let me tell you how he has moulded me, because I want to take you a wee bit further up into the church here. Because he has brought me up, he has made me, took me to a Sunday school teacher, then a youth leader, then I was on the committee in the church, and now I am an elder, looking after corporate prayer within the church. And behind me is the pulpit where the minister would normally speak from every Sunday. And believe it or not, God has worked so much through me that he has got me up there on the odd occasion to take the service. And that's amazing to me. That really is amazing. And life can be wonderful to a lot of people. And I just want to tell you that no matter how good life is, if you haven't got Jesus in it, then there's something missing. Because one day, folks, one day that old thing called death will come to our door. And I know where I'm going. And I want you to be there too. And I want you to know the Jesus that I know. And there's a verse, I could share many's verse with you, but I was reading Psalm 46 just recently there. God is my refuge and strength, an ever-present help in trouble. And we can go through times when things seem to be crashing in on us. We're stressed out with worries and things that have gone on in our life. I just want you to know that God is our strength and refuge. And if you go on down in that psalm, there's a wee verse towards the end of it. It says, "Be still and know that I am God." And that's what I want for you. I want you to be still and know that I am God. Folks, if you want to talk to me about Christianity, about Jesus, you can email me, prayerham542@gmail.com. That's PRAYERHAM 542@gmail.com. And I leave me your details, and I will contact you and talk to you about Jesus. And I'll even come and pray with you if you need me to. So folks, that's me. There's no more else to say other than Jesus loves you. Take care. Stay safe.